my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing game, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle. You hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got
Private
it
dick, you
figured
say?
I told you we should have just killed him. And you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap.
Kraken, I will say, when it comes to Fallout 4, I think it makes sense because they're trying to introduce power armor to you. Power armor was in the last Fallout games, but not like this. They like really changed power armor so that like they give you power armor so you can take hits, and you're like, oh, this shit is good. And then they give you the minigun just so you have something to fight back with because you can't really fight. It's not like you can end that scenario and then go fight another Deathclaw right away because the power armor is going to be super damaged and your minigun is going to be out of ammo, right?
Times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out.
Encourage violence.
That wasn't the plan originally, but hey, tempting.
Hey, I'm the one in charge here. You got something to say?
Codsworth didn't like me being sarcastic?
You and Nick know each other?
This troublemaker here used to be a real headache back in the day. Before we got kicked out of the old neighborhood. Must have done this dance 100 times. Enemies are kind of the closest thing you get to friends in these parts. Now quit stalling. You're gonna talk?
The railroad,
Talk.
yeah.
This is all just a misunderstanding, Skinny. You know that. You let us walk, and we won't come back.
Like hell you won't. Don't you get it? All the other crews in the area will see this as weakness. Then they'll come for me. Sorry. Time to give you both the hard
fuck.
goodbye.
Shit hit the fan so fucking fast. My critical strike on Skinny didn't do shit for damage. Oh my god, there's so many bullets! Jesus fucking Christ. There's no place for cover in this fucking hellscape, dude. I took so much damage, man. Oh, you gotta reload that? Bad news, pal. It's just been revoked. You run into the random merchant with the best gun in the game? I don't think so, but I've been playing very long. I also don't know who that is, so I may very well have and just not talked to him or missed him.
Well, let's get out of here. The service ladder take us right to the surface.
Poor Darla, man. I'm grabbing that dress for the record. I'm grabbing that dress for any future recoil compensation. Grabbing that dress for any future people I may bring with me if I just want to throw them in a dress just cause. What else can I drop? Assault gas man. Ooh, I need that. That's anti-rads. Battered fedora. Don't need. Okay, Q's the button. Okay. Okay. Don't need that. Ooh, I do need that. Drop that. If I get a right leg piece, I'm chilling. Gotta drop off a lot of this stuff at home base too. That'll be the thing where we end up doing. What up, Edgar? Grabs the dress and not the tux. I already have a kick-ass suit for myself. I did intentionally do that. How you doing, Neil? The merchant that roams around the world, just pure luck to find him on the road. Do you know what his name is? Do you know what I'm looking for, or is it just random merchant? I think Jet gets the AP back. Jet would have been good. Am I going to a wedding? No, we're talking about in game.
Look at that Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me anyway? How many people knew where I went?
I have my ways.
Really? Well, I'm glad those ways included shooting down mobsters. Wasn't looking forward to haunting that place. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person.
I'm gonna have to throw. It's cold in your chat. I'm gonna have to throw my Nano hoodie on here
I
in a
want you
second.
to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details.
Don't have much Fallout experience. Are all the armors the exact same, or is there different versions? No, all the armors are different. Particularly in 4. 4 kind of branches out a lot with the armors.
You said Diamond City, right?
Yeah, you know the way? Southwest of you. My office is in the back.
I like the idea that you can just stumble upon him without actually accepting that quest in the first place.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
How much EXP? Damn, I was hoping I'd level up. Alright, am I near anything? I kind of got everything I wanted to get. They all have perks and stuff, or just for looks? I know they're supposed to reduce how much rad you get. No. Some of them reduce radiation more. Some of them are good against energy attacks. Some of them are good against physical attacks. So, like, when they hit you with stuff, or they shoot you with bullets, not energy weapons. Some of them are good with both. Some of them are stealth suits that'll give you increased perks and things like that. So you just got to check them. They can do all kinds of things. Is this the radio mod? Yeah. Yeah, it still feels like it heavily favors... I don't think I've ever noticed this. It is a classic barbershop twirl, though.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? Vault dweller with 1,000 guinea pigs? What kind of twisted experiment is that?
They all not all of them, some of them do. Codsworth looks beat.
Diamond City security being unhelpful.
Codsworth.
Just ignore him like I do.
Hey, purified water, we take those.
Your thoughts?
I feel as if we're finally making progress, sir. Mr. Valentine seems to be quite the detective.
Some of them have perks, some of them are just standard, like, you know, like Raider armor is always going to be good at this. But some of them are modified. You can modify some of them.
That's all for now.
All right, then.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers. They waited until
I'm sure you're not
something
crazy.
went
I don't know what gun it would be. My knowledge of Fallout 4 is a lot less than my knowledge of New Vegas, though. Like, New Vegas, I feel like I've done almost every quest in that game. I kind of know inside and out, and I know what happens when you do this, and this. 4, I've really only played through one time, and if I missed it in my first playthrough, I know I didn't do everything. If I missed it my first playthrough, I just haven't seen it.
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professional. Eyes that know to keep their lips tight.
Hey, Rumpel.
Not sure what the backup is. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care. The baby needs a lot of it. That confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda.
Yeah, thanks, Sherlock.
A lot of groups in the Commonwealth have taken it. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
who are the gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why.
Haven't
Those
told us
early
anything
model
about the
sensitives
Institute.
Strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human. Infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, where they are. Not even me. I'm a simp myself. Got his prototype anyway.
You're a prototype.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know, never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
I'm currently running from my terrible luck in TFT. Oh shit, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Tried spamming void swords.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
Right. Speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What do these kidnappers look like?
The woman was dressed in, I think it was a kind of hazard suit. Man, that
Silver Shroud? That feels like a superhero from this universe.
Some kind of improvised armor? A lot of hired guns do that to look tough. The hazard suit is interesting. Not many mercs can afford something that fancy. What else do you remember about it?
The amount of games I've run into people doing the same thing and having terrible item luck is insane. Oh, that is gross. The only reason I switched to Void Swords was because it got safe, because literally everyone's going to Aphelios Targon. Aphelios Targon is just the carry, and then Kaisa caught a small buff, so I was like, maybe Voids is the way to go. Void Swords or Void Challenger, but every single lobby I go into, it's 3 or 4 people running Aphelios minimum.
Say something.
one of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. Couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
Way too big.
Kilometers? Hi, Empress.
Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scars, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
He bought a house here in town, right? He had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
He's in town. It's not Sean. It's Sean or another kidnapped kid.
Maybe it's another kidnapped kid.
Yeah, either that or he's got a son of his own. Not a comforting thought in any case. Both of them vanished a while ago. Haven't been heard or seen since. Let's you and I take a walk over to
Oh, you're not insane, right, bro?
An address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
I guess I'm following Nicholas.
Why drink dirty radioactive water when you can have it pure and bottled?
I need to go sell stuff and buy ammo. Or gun nut. Hopefully I'll level up soon. If I level up soon, then I can tinker with guns. I should have the supplies needed. Chat, really quick. It is freezing in here. I am going to go put on a hoodie. I'm going to go throw on a hoodie real fast and go to the bathroom, but I will be right back. Give me 1 sec, BRB. It's still hot as fuck as Cali. It's hot here too, but we have to keep the house cold. So normally, you remember when I was in my old setup, Edgar? I was upstairs. And when I was upstairs, my office would get hot because it's my office / bedroom, and M's office would get hot, and they're kind of next to each other. No, it's hot here. It's not cooked chicken in your room hot because it was like 80 degrees. It was 85 degrees earlier today and raining. It was fucked. But basically, upstairs, offices in like, you know, rooms near the back of the house or whatever. The rooms will get hot really easy. Like, we keep our doors closed, so it's just the one AC vent running in there, so the house has got to stay cold. I've moved my stuff downstairs, which is really nice. Problem is that if we don't keep the AC at like 68, M's office still gets really hot and she starts to melt. And that's also about the same temperature where it gets too cold for me. 96? That's gross. Yeah, PC's cooking up the room. That's the other thing is now I'm in an open area where I don't have a door in front of me. Like, this isn't, it's a room, but it's not a room so much as it is its section of the house. So there's no doors, so like my monitors aren't trapping heat in, my PC isn't cooking up the room, it's too open for that. And I'm also downstairs and heat rises, you guys know how that goes. So like it's just prime for me to feel the cold and her to feel the warm. And the compromise is that she stays in her, at 68 degrees, she stays in her office and she keeps the door shut and it's a little bit too warm for her, and then I'm down here and it's a little bit too cold for me, but it is what it is. Finally enjoying the 90s after like a month and a half of over 100, good God. Finally enjoying the 90-degree weather is the most climate change shit I've ever heard. That is so sad. I mean, I can't blame you, but like, that is so sad.
Everything I dug up about Kellogg's before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies. They're all dead. Except you.
Look at that goddamn factory and that chilling if it's 80 degrees. Damn.
Just you identifying his distinguishing features.
I would take 5 months of straight 90 plus and meant no more winter. Bro, you were in the wrong state for that.
Kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later. Not any merchant or Commonwealth can pull that off.
97. Are you in Texas, Rumple? Are you in Texas or California? Every single game ever should have a I'm following this person and like auto follow thing.
Really on. Keep an eye out, will you? If I can get this over.
By the way, chat, it's officially time.
It's one heck of a walk. Something to hide.
It won't get cold till February and that'll end in March. Oh my God, where do you live, Squire? I mean, Vegas is just hot all the time.
Get that door to open.
No way I could pick this. Nick.
No luck? We need to find the key. Covered and locked, ain't it? See that platform in the distance? Near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office. Why don't you go ask around there? I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock.
What up, XD King? How you doing? Gotta get me the key to Kellogg's house, you see? At least we in Miami, true. Genuinely, weather-wise, I cannot think of a worse place to live than Florida, as far as U.S. goes. Weather-wise, Florida is just Florida, Louisiana, that whole area is just the worst sounding shit of all time. It's just disgustingly hot, disgustingly humid. You walk outside and walk around, you're swimming through the air. Florida and Texas both have a shit ton of other issues, but I'm just strictly weather, yeah. You were actually walking around in boiling water. Dog meat, hurry! Oh, fuck. You have to be allergic to being comfortable. This is dangerous, by the way. This tastes like a milkshake. This is 5% alcohol. It tastes like a fucking milkshake.
Afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
I think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you used softer words, honey.
Maybe shout a little.
Oh, she told her to smile more.
About the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde.
Ha!
Look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
I turned the radio off to make it quieter, and then louder music started playing.
What are you doing here, Simon?
Nuh-uh. Not until it's in print. Read all about
Kitsu,
it.
how you doing?
Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Would you need help?
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're
My legs
talking
feel
about
like
a
battery
property that the
acid? What
city
happened?
seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
This is so dangerous. I just drank what was essentially half a beer and a few swigs. Oh my god, it tastes so good.
Come on. Can't you help me yourself?
And if I could, why should I?
I want to make a... Like, we could have our own Geneva Convention. A joke like that, but I didn't know how to put it together. Dude, just trust me.
Please. All I want to do is find my son. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before, so save them.
Never mind. Thanks for nothing.
Have a nice day.
Hey, Mayor Dipshit.
Ah, yes. I remember you, our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
Yeah, you can save it, Mayor Dipshit. I'm just going to sit on your lap here real quick.
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city.
This is so funny.
The mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. But where would we put them all? Besides, every civilized city has a right to their privacy. Now, if we did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
That's gross, Kitsu.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I'm sorry. However horrible the crime which Mr. Kellogg may have committed, your word alone is...
Bugs this summer were damn near non-existent. Honestly, they weren't bad up here either.
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the commonwealth. I can't betray that for anything.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
Aye. Disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City.
I wonder if he keeps the keys up here if I can steal them.
One person.
No funny business around the mayor. Got it?
Okay, so it wants me to either bribe some of these people. All right, here we go, boys. Cover, I hardly know her. Okay. It's not lived. Skies had 2 of them, right?
Got it.
Bingo. House foreclosure. Note to the Geneva Convention. I've been informed that the man living in the mostly abandoned West Stan's left Diamond City will not be returning. Please go through the usual foreclosure procedures and put a copy of his house keys in the safe. Okay. Clear my schedule of council meetings for the foreseeable future. This notice from the last session. City council meetings are suspended for the meantime until there is an emergency. Council expresses full confidence in the mayor's ability to handle all city business. She continues to press on this institute crusade of hers. There will be consequences. We need some way to curtail the paper's popularity with people. That poison she's selling is turning everyone against each other, and I won't have it. Note to the Geneva Convention. Please be sure to send any couriers from Mr. A.O. to my office as soon as they arrive. Also, our usual need for discretion in city affairs goes double. Okay, Mr. A.O. is a name we gotta remember. Crime across the city is manageable. Need to remind all security officers to delay any investigations into kidnappings. We don't need to rouse further hysteria into the ridiculous notion that synths are replacing our citizens. Why there could be panic at a critical moment. What if super mutants attacked and people were more concerned about who is a synth than protecting our city? They're just fear-mongering. I like winter more because I can just layer up. What do you do when it's 110 degrees besides die? I agree. Winter over summer. This is the best summer I've ever had. Weather-wise, Keitsu, think of the 200 bits. Weather-wise, this is absolutely the best summer I've ever had. I wanted a summer like this for so long because A, it's here for some months, but it's not the longest. But B, 90 and anything above 90 is like an unreasonably hot day to Canadians. Anything above 90 degrees, like, oh my god, it's so hot you can barely go outside for Canadians. Hot days are like anything over 80. And they even call like 78 like warm, you know what I mean? And it's so fucking perfect. There's so many summer days out here that we're like just slightly above 75 and I'm fucking vibing. Takahashi is a Diamond City cultural institution. The mayor's office will not be responding to any notion that he is in need of repairs. While understood that not everyone understands him as well as our born in Diamond City resident, cannot allow such an iconic figure of our great city to be altered in any way. Okay, so he needs saved. Security petitioned me again about gaining control of the water purifier. They don't believe Kowalski is up to the task. Nonsense, I say. The boy may be young, but free enterprise is important. Yes, his concern for safety regulations a bit lapsed, but what can be dealt with in the usual ways? The wall needs to be painted. Safe control. Disengage. Lock.
Mr. Ass, I do believe you took that terminal once more.
Did I get the key? Oh, hey!
Officer? Hey, tell your robot we're fresh out of crumpets.
Perfect timing, chat. I hacked into it. We're good. Later, dorks. Dog meat, you coming? Dog meat! No! What up, King Vegeta? When it gets cold here in the winter, it doesn't get warm for a month. Okay, so that is one thing I haven't. I've experienced the Canadian winter. I've experienced the second Canadian winter, but technically, I first visited here in December, and I basically moved in January, right? So it's like winter wasn't half over at that point, but it was basically half over at that point. Oh, Codsworth, when did you get down here? Oh, Dog Meat, when did you get down here? You know what I mean?
Diamond City surplus is where you can sell all those scraps and stuff.
Oh, you know what? Where is Diamond City surplus? Over here. Hi, Percy.
Diamond City surplus is open 24 hours a day.
I mean, I experienced a good shot. I literally experienced probably over half of the Canadian winter, but it wasn't the whole thing. I wasn't here for like months and months on end with just constant snow. I was here for a couple months with constant snow, but not just like...
What do you sell here?
Oh, everything, sir. Miss Turner,
That's a chat, I'm not gonna lie.
quality odds and ends from all
Bought a snow thrower, and I have a driveway, so I never really have those issues anymore. My main issue with winter is people don't know how to drive, but that's all 12 months.
And we're open 24 hours a day.
Chat, does anybody live somewhere where they do think people know how to drive? Because where I was from in Kansas, people knew how to drive. Maybe it's because we're used to experiencing any kind of weather, but it's like rain, shine, tidal wave, snow, whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. People mostly know how to drive around here. You just buy a 10-pound, oh, it's like a dumbbell weight. Okay. All right, I need to get rid of anything that I don't need. I don't need the other double barrel shotgun because I have that one. I have a quick draw laser musket that's starred, which should be better than my regular laser musket. See, short laser musket. I should just be able to sell this. Double barrel shotgun, gone. 2 of the submachine guns. Take a switchblade. I should be using the tactical hair trigger 10mm pistol. Yeah, fire rate way up, value mildly up, accuracy up. Yeah, so I can sell all 5 of these. That's gonna free up so much. Recoil compensated rabbit submachine gun. Recoil compensated armor piercing All right, let me sell my other submachine gun while I'm at it. That's big money. We're looking real good. I don't think I'm hanging on to anything. I don't need 2 of these. I don't think I'm particularly hanging on to anything. I could put a lot of this stuff up instead of selling it, I guess is what I'm getting at. But that's big money. And then 5 caps a shot. No thanks. I'm just gonna take my money and go, actually. Oh yeah, I gotta get back to Nikki. Oh, Nicholas. He got his own little sign. Detective and then an unrelated arrow. Oh, Nicholas, guess who stole the key to the house? I remember I modded the cryolator to do burn damage on top of ice damage, then made the shits come out as flaming snowballs of death. Do they not cancel each other out? If someone's on fire and you hit them with the cryolator, do they not go out?
Hey, Valentine.
Hey, pimp, how you doing?
Right, head in.
You're not gonna ask how I got it? No, they stack? No, I'll have you know ice and fire actually stack. That's so funny. I cannot begin to tell you how much more smooth this gameplay is just because I have this one mod that makes junk. Ooh.
Check out that desk.
Oh, bro, I'm here.
Wow, that's wonderful. Look at this. All of a Merc's favorite.
Is that corn in the future? Okay, cannot express this, love the music in this game. It just feels a tiny bit loud compared to people talking. I didn't even change it that much. Hopefully that's better. I feel like the music got louder when I did that. It might just be this song.
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigar, San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
I can get in here. Damn, I'm good.
Got it.
An anti-material rifle already? It takes 50 cal bullets, which I have none of, but... Oh yeah, chat, I modded in one more thing I forgot to tell you guys about. Chat, I forgot to tell you, I modded in one more thing that I didn't mention. Ah! I'm the fucking Ranger from New Vegas, boys. Sorry, Valentine. Nikki, were you saying something?
Any suggestions, Nick?
That dog Commonwealth mutt like him can drag a man's scent for miles. Well, dog meat seems eager for the job. Why don't you let him have a whiff? See if he picks up on the trail.
Why did you type Christmas came Earl?
Before you head out.
That's hilarious.
I know this is personal business. You have to face Kellogg on your own. Just say so. Besides, you already have plenty of company. You can't all go sniffing through the Commonwealth after one man.
Any words of wisdom?
Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son. And he's dangerous.
Kaisa doesn't exist? Oh, she's just not showing up in your shop? Or she doesn't do damage? They just buffed her.
Throws at you.
Recently booted up Fallout and lost dog meat. Turns out I was doing this quest and found him.
I don't
Not
know.
in my shop. It's
I
a
might
classic.
need your help on this one, but maybe I should go on my own.
If you need me, just come knocking. If not, then
I got Codsworth for right now. I would like to get Codsworth to like me enough where I can do like either max him out or do if there's a Codsworth mission. Then we grab Nikki, then we grab Piper. Probably before then, there's a I modded a new follower in. We can go do her quest. Bro had a lot of Nuka Cherry. I don't know why I collect Nuka-Cola Quantum. I feel like I can sell these, maybe? Purified water, don't mind if I do. Anti-material rifle is crazy. I actually should go buy some 50 cal bullets. Because that's just a lot of damage if you can get a sneak attack. Chocolate covered, meth covered cigarettes. Little upset I didn't finish this quest. I need to level up one more time. Not a lot more to it than that. Did you lose dog meat? Lucifer, you told me, did you lose dog meat because you had dog meat start this quest? And then dog meat went to where he was supposed to be? Because I don't think I want to start this quest yet either for about that reason. Show dog meat the cigar. No, we'll do that later. Search the toy factory for parts. Let's see Abbott at the wall, or Abbott at the wall. I'm looking for anything that would net me just a little bit of EXP to put me over the marker right now. Bam-ba-dow. Hey, we got a mute fruit. Oh, I think I also modded in the anti-material rifle. I don't think the anti-material rifle is naturally in this game. Don't they keep cows out here?
Don't touch the paint.
Whatever.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. The wall keeps out the bad guys, so I appreciate you not messing her up none. Thinking you need a little education. Maybe a bit of community service. What do you say?
Yeah, sure thing, man.
Depends on what it is.
You see this paint I'm using? Only one place left in the whole Commonwealth you can get it. Hardware Town. Ruin store close by to the west. Bring back a can of paint, and it'll be 100 caps in your pocket. How does that sound?
Oh, I already have some. We're chilling. But first, could you give me more money?
Only if you throw in some more money.
Fine. Pay you 125 caps.
Codsworth doesn't like me getting paid for my work. I guess Codsworth doesn't get paid for his work either, so it makes sense.
Actually, I already have some paint right here.
Well, ain't that the end-all, be-all? Why don't you go ahead and put a little of that paint on the wall? See what I got to work with.
The Minutemen were involved in this. The Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for.
Working hard?
Yellow. You know what you're doing there? The wall ain't yellow.
Up next.
It looks good. This is gonna look disgusting. This looks gross.
I think it'll look good.
Well, let's hope so. I guess it's better than her going into disrepair. But damn, that's over 200 years of tradition we're moving away from. There's your pen.
They kept the green wall green until I ruined it.
I got work to do.
EXP. Not enough to level up though. Damn. I need one more level so I can get one more rank of gun nut, and then I'm ready to go sicko mode. I'm ready to just mod the fuck out of my weapon. You don't get enough EXP just from killing bad guys for me to justify walking out to kill a bunch of bad guys. Ruined it or enhanced it? Oh, Lucy, I don't know if you saw me ask or not. Did you lose Dogmeat because Dogmeat was doing this quest and was running after Kellogg? Or did you just lose Dogmeat and then happen to find Dogmeat again later? Museum of Witchcraft. Get the latest issue of Pubic Occurrences. See what that's about.
Read the topic and be prepared. We missed it. That interview you did with Piper is really selling. Here's your free copy.
View from the Vault, part 1, 2, and 3. Okay, completing that miscellaneous didn't do a lot for me. Wasn't the combat zone? That's the area I just went to, right? Yeah. Oh no, I went to the Boyslin Club. Yeah, fuck it. I was doing this specific quest, but I found him just outside Diamond City. Oh, maybe you had to leave him to use Valentine or something. Wonder what the literacy rate is like. It feels like a lot of people still learn how to read. Em asked me the other day, I guess it came up as a topic of conversation in one of her Among Us lobbies or something, but Em asked me, she said, if there were no laws, like for whatever reason you woke up and the government just said purge rules, there's no laws at all, do whatever you want. Cops don't exist. They were basically debating over how many people would be bad, because a lot of people were arguing that like everybody would instantly just become demons and just do extremely illegal shit. My first thought was that it would be a lot more like Fallout, where you would have a bunch of people immediately doing heinous shit, and you might have other people doing heinous shit to like counter those people and look out for their own people and things like that. But I feel like it would very quickly fall to a Fallout style idea, where you would have people make Commonwealth and like establish cities and stuff with guards to defend themselves from raiders and whatnot. Ripping the tag straight off a mattress. I'm missing every one of these. Wish I had better accuracy. Codsworth cooked that turret. Own that fraud. I really don't need to rank up. Actual survival would take priority. Now, if it was zombie apocalypse, would your survivability or whatever change? Would that not make it... Would that not be different? I don't know. I love the shit talk, man. I think for right now, I have to put up the anti-material rifle. As much of a bummer as that is. Until I start getting ammo for it, there's just no point. Let me put that up. Recoil compensated rabid submachine gun or recoil compensated armor piercing. Okay, rabid doesn't do a lot for me other than eat through ammo quicker. The fire rate's way up. The value's actually way up. Put that one up. We'll save that. And then all the apparel I don't need, but I still kind of want to keep. Maybe a lot of this. Spacesuit helmet. Here's my jumpsuits, keeping my wedding ring. You can sell your wedding ring, by the way. That's so fucked. You can get out and immediately sell you and your wife's wedding rings. A fat man in a common toolbox is crazy. Look, man, nobody said it ever made sense.
Let's take a peek. There may be an assortment of useful goodies in here, sir.
Oh, yeah, I know Cosworth. I put him there.
Nice to have you.
All right, where is my...
Hey.
Hey. Scare the shit out of me. Okay, short barrel.
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
I'm working, lady. Leave me alone. Long barrel ups the range quite a bit. Makes it a little heavier. Rifle barrel appears to do the exact same thing. Like, there doesn't look like there's a difference between long barrel and rifle barrel. And there's a long light barrel, which actually gets more accurate, but the number itself doesn't change, which is strange. Just do rifle barrel looks cooler. It's got a comfort grip on it. Rifle stock makes it less accurate, and the value goes down. Okay, comfort grip's fine. Larger mag. Rifle mag. Quick eject mag. Interesting.
Sorts of things, I guess.
Large quick eject mag. Now we'll do
Okay, that was Roy Brown.
Let's do larger magazine. Oh wait, it's less stuff.
So,
fuck it, rifle mag. Better ammo capacity. Oh, inferior reload speed.
And there are
Quick eject is just what I have now, but better reload speed. Never really gotten a good customization. I also modded this one a little bit. I always kept the wedding rings. I think in one run I sold them because I went full raider mode. Starfield didn't set my PC on fire. My CPU barely got 50% usage. What's the frame rate running at? You have the settings up or not?
That's probably accurate.
I'm better off with the rifle mag. Or, yeah. Reflex sight circle, I'm fine with it. Doesn't bug me. Compensator lowers the range, lowers the weight, increases the accuracy. I'm gonna leave it. Improve per shot recoil, improve recoil control, but reduces your range. Yeah, I'm okay with the recoil. And then you could put legendary. You need blacksmith and gun nut ranks. But you can actually put legendary mods on with this thing I got. Yeah. So its damage didn't go up as much as I would like. In fact, I don't think its damage actually went up at all. Okay, this hair trigger, more sensitive trigger, which gives you a better, better fire rate. That sucks ass. No. Give me the powerful receiver. Superior damage, that's exactly what we're talking about. Powerful, yeah, no, this is what we're in it for. 22 to 34 damage, this is exactly what the fuck. This is why we mod guns. Come on. You can mod the Cryolator. With 2080 Ti for reference. You're not doing bad, okay. That's actually pretty solid, that's good stuff. Laser musket is just kind of here. What else? Oh, the submachine gun. Which, oh, I'm out of screws. I can't do anything else for. Actually, can I tag that I need those? Hold on. Let me tag for search. That'll work for now. My pistol's got a good amount, well, a decent amount of ammo, but I should be picking up more. So now, I don't want to explore the combat zone anymore. I want to help them. Gotta try Fallout on PC one day, because Sony limited modders on console. This would be cool. Yeah, it's actually really sick that they let people mod on console at all, which Bethesda's been good about. They let you do that with Skyrim and Fallout 4, which is really nice. Oh, there's the Witch's Craft. Okay. But, yeah, I mean, it's literally limitless on PC. I'm gonna take a quick second to check on the YouTube video, see how it goes on. Chad, if you haven't checked out the new video yet, just for reference. There it is. Mod support on console for Starfield probably won't exist. They're not going to let it branch out because Starfield is just a cleaner looking game. Okay. It's starting to fall off, but it's doing really good. Been up for 5 hours, 3,500 views. Can't complain. Looks like we got another winner out there. Can't complain. Looks like we got another one doing pretty solid. It's actually doing 1,000 views better than the last video was doing 5 hours deep. So that's really good. SNS tonight? No, because TNT has to happen before SNS happens. And TNT didn't happen last week because it was the week after a pay-per-view. We're just taking the week off. And TNT isn't happening this weekend. Because I'm going to LA for the weekend. So there won't be SNS next Wednesday either. It'll be the week after. I'm sorry for the huge delay. I know it always feels like SNS has the longest wait after a pay-per-view. But yeah, this month is just a little bit crazy with me traveling and stuff. My buddy tried Starfield today, but through Game Pass and immediately put it down because he can't handle 30 frames. I've never fully got the 30 frames, people, unless it's like the Switch where it's 30 frames and also visibly doesn't look good. I don't know. There's a point where the flip needs to happen, but I think, for example, like people were getting super pissy when some PS4 games weren't hitting 60, and it's like that felt too early for me. But, I mean, the more time goes on, the more it's like, yeah, 60 should be standard unless your game is doing something weird, like hand-drawn art like Cuphead or something. Sorry, I was reading the YouTube comments. $60 should have been the standard since 2016 IMO. I don't fault games for not being able to go 60. PC is kind of a different beast. Where it's like you paid to have a giga methed out system. I don't know. It's hard for me to have an opinion on it because for the most part, I don't really care. But I've always been a console guy, and maybe that's why I don't really care, is because since I've always been on console, 30 FPS, 60 FPS, you know, it didn't really get higher than that, right? So it's just kind of looks good to me. Meanwhile, people who play games on PC spent $4,000 on their rig, and they very much want it to look shiny, and they want to have ray tracing on, and they, you know, they don't have, if it's not up to par with that, then they're like, why bother? Okay, I came here before, and everybody had skulls and took no damage. But now, it looks the same, but 50 times worse. Also, yeah, surprisingly enough, on the flip side, some of the most gorgeous games I've seen were console games. Last of Us 2 still looks incredible, right? Spider-Man, when it dropped, fucking incredible. Visually speaking, FF16, I played it on PS5, fantastic. I mainly play on Switch. That's me tenfold. Yeah, that is a bummer. You cannot be like a Switch owner and like Breath of the or Tears of the Kingdom enjoyer, and then in the same breath shitting on Starfield for not being able to hit 60. This bro is in power armor, and I am not hurting him. I can hope Codsworth gets him. Yo, okay, he ain't dying, man. We're gonna have to leave and reassess. Is Codsworth running? I'm running too, man. How the fuck am I supposed to get past that? You're 30 levels under for this area? Wait, can you see their levels? Am I even in the right area? Yeah. How is this the mission Preston put me on? I knew I was right to leave earlier, but I thought maybe I was just a few levels down, and if I, you know... Do I have a save? Preston's missions are random, so it happens. Okay, well, I think with the mod I have on, he won't give me another one, so I might just be SOL until I can actually handle that place.
I'm sorry. I'm just busy right now. Can you finish up? Then we'll go for a walk.
Alright, well, I'm gonna fucking sleep, because it is a dust tornado out here. It's doable, you'll just completely run out of ammo. Yeah, I was Hello, Sturgis, I was also sleeping in that bed. I was hoping going up a couple levels and getting increased damage and also modding my gun to do more damage would help, but yeah, that dude was not budging an inch. I wonder if I can find Preston and tell him that the current mission is just not doable. Because if not, I think the mod that I have to expand the Minutemen may bone me until I can actually handle that place. Preston gives you mission to unlock settlements, but you can unlock a lot of them without the settlement missions.
Some things are harder than others. But even the hard days get easier than the one before.
Just looking to trade a little.
Good luck out there, bro.
I'm the only person here who's lost something.
Okay. You know what? Because Codsworth might not be my dude. Let me check something real quick. That one's not happening. Let me check something else.
Body aching, sore of heart, Geiger counters off the chart, Cast and Caravan's got the cure. Alternative medicine products that will fix you up for sure. Cast and Caravan is currently doing business next to the old cemetery near Covenant. Come on down and see for yourself. Won't be sorry. Body aching, sore of heart, Geiger counters off the chart, Cast and Caravan's got the cure. Alternative medicine products that will fix you up for sure.